seeing what in the hell is going on at this courthouse. Look at this. Some nice calming water fountains for you guys. Let's really take a look at and see what in the hell is going on inside of this courthouse. Isn't that great? There's a little art show here. Be a part of it. Music, theater, dance, making art, opera. This is the Jerry Moss Plaza. I'm figuring out what in the hell's going on with DOA. Hello. What's up, subcult? Hi, how are you?
Hey guys, it's really blurry.
No, Jessica, Chris,
The screen.
and Lee and Danny are. That's nice. Yeah, we need one of those, you guys, because the LAPD will not get reined back in by Mayor Bass. She's just gonna let it be whatever it is. Mayor Bass is on a campaign of letting it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let all the corruption be.
Yeah, so we're down here at the courthouse and we may have to jump off again.
Exactly, free DOA. Yeah, I think we're gonna join Nerd and LA Cam.
So do you think the other kids are at the front of the courthouse?
I think so.
Is your goal, do you want to go inside?
No, I think we go outside because they should be coming out soon anyways, and we should find out what in the hell we're hearing. So yeah, this is the front part of where we are also protesting now. Protesting not the sheriff's department, protesting the LAPD. We're protesting the LAPD in front of their courthouse. Because that's what's needed. And at least over here we feel safer because the LAPD is nowhere to be found because they have no jurisdiction in downtown. So better to deal with the sheriff's department than the LAPD. The corrupt LAPD that Karen Bass has not been able to rein back in at all. Right, Karen Bass? You're just on a whole let it be campaign. There is, you guys. I swear to God. This is unbelievable. Crook, and crook is all we ever get for ourselves. More and more crookery. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think DOA is out. But apparently the LAPD has all manner of evidence that they allege circumvent all the video recorded evidence that we do have on ourselves. Thank you guys. Yes, free DOA. Thank you, Pearl Snappy. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that the facts actually win. Fingers crossed that video recordings are admitted into evidence to dispel whatever lies the LAPD has decided to type up for themselves this time. Because believe you me, they're at it typing and typing lies, nothing that they can back up, because they have access to all the lives, they have access to everything that's getting recorded. And imagine that, even with those recordings and full-blown evidence, the LAPD just types whatever in the hell it wants. You know, it's a great day to be a delusional LAPD typist. Type, whatever in the hell you want. Just don't back it up, because who cares backing it up? Who literally cares? It's all we ever get. Type sanitized lies and don't give an F. Type BS and don't give an F. It's all we ever get with these people, you guys. I think it's that one. It's not here, because they're not here. We're at the 111 courthouse, you guys, but I don't see Nerd Report or LA Cam. So we're gonna walk over to the courthouse where Danny Masterson was convicted. So don't worry, it's just a few blocks away. So it's all good. Yes, you guys, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the chat to make sure we watch out for weirdos. Cam is there? Where? Here? They're saying Cam is here. I don't see him, and I don't see...
They're on the side? Okay.
LA Cam is in the very front of the building where the name and address number is. Does it say 110 or 111? He's out front. I mean, we were just there, you guys, and there was nobody there. Oh, the courthouse inside the gates. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This courthouse doesn't have gates. That's why I think it's the other one. This is like the civil courthouse. Do you see? So I don't think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's the other one. They're saying it's 210. There's a 210 on the building. Yeah, this one, okay. Exactly, this one is 111.
And what are they saying?
And the 210, it's 210.
210.
So it's gotta be over there.
Well, there's a prison down here, so it might be...
Yeah, well, it makes sense that he would be in that other courthouse where Danny Masterson did get convicted, criminally convicted for rape. Because this other courthouse, we only go and see civil lawsuits in there. So yeah, it is criminal court, not civil. This is facing me. Don't you love that? People are like, take that camera away from me. This is facing me. Who in the hell wants to see you anyways? Yeah, and that's where we're going, guys. Thanks for the reroute. Hi, Philosophy. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Shout out to all of you in the chat. 292 of you. Y'all are so amazing and supportive. Thank you so much for joining us today. Oh, look. County of Los Angeles Hall of Records. Imagine what type of records they have on Scientology inside this hall. Probably nothing, right? Probably just nothing. Probably they're all just pretending that it's a jolly great day to run an unhinged hotel. It's probably, oh, look at the little birds, you guys. Thank you, yes. 210. Oh, great, you guys. 210 South Fort Harrison is a hotel where we got trafficked. Imagine the synchronicity of numbers. Isn't that great? That in Florida, 210 South Fort Harrison is where kids can be literally trafficked. And in here, on the other side of the country, at 210, you can go to the Los Angeles Superior Court where criminal proceedings are taking place. So if you want to get child traffic, go to 210 South Fort Harrison Street. And if you ever want to hear a case of child trafficking that has never taken place at this Los Angeles Superior Court, well, don't come here. Because apparently you aren't gonna get a shred of justice in this country. Apparently justice is only for, you know, people that commit criminal activity, but not against children. If you commit criminal activity against children, the LAPD doesn't give a shred of a literal F. They literally could not care any less.
It helps. It helps. I'm telling you. Okay, here it is right here.
I'll show you guys the phone.
Yeah, here we are. Oh, they're down there.
We found them.
So we're at the right place.
We are at the right place. No, we will not stop, you guys. There's no stopping now.
So Laura's probably
Hey, what's
inside.
up? Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Laura's inside.
They both got the body cam now on.
Oh,
What's up,
hell
guys?
yes.
How's it
You
going?
guys got
Great,
body
great.
cams?
Look at them.
Yeah.
I need to get one of those.
Literally.
Yeah, when this goes up to the cloud, then you record it. So
Yeah.
even if they take this, you still have your recording.
Interesting.
That's smart.
So I need to get one.
Yeah. Well, and then if this gets banged out, you just press
Yeah,
here,
so
you
it
know?
bounces out of your hand or whatever.
Because they're going after our phone,
But
so.
what's frustrating though is that we already have the stuff up, and it's proof that 20 different angles. This guy didn't even do anything. Here
Yeah,
he's
but you
like-
know who's scared of this? The LAPD.
Oh, okay.
Because the LAPD knows what this means.
They know,
Okay.
They know exactly what it does for
Yeah.
them. So you know what? Come and arrest people that have these cameras on.
What
LAPD.
brand is that?
This is just
Bob Lowe.
yeah.
And how long does it go?
15 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can actually then take it off and put it into a car mount and put it in your car overnight and surveil your car.
Thank you
and
guys.
what's going on
Yes,
around your
prayers
car as well.
to him.
So is it a 4K or?
It's, I don't know if it's 4K. I don't think it would be 4K because that's a lot of
Criminal
resolution.
courts
But
210.
It is high res. It is high res.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I heard from someone that came out that if the verdict goes his way, which it should, they all get released at 5:30 on Figueroa.
Oh, okay.
But I asked one guy, he seemed nice, he seemed like a sheriff. So even if the verdict comes in here and they say, yeah, everything dropped or a court date, then Figueroa at 5:30 all at once, all the inmates. So I do have battery packs, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. So yeah, then we'll just redirect everybody to you.
Yeah.
They're up on the second floor.
I heard fifth at one point.
Fifth floor?
I don't know. Yeah. Laura.
Okay.
Your channel, sir, so because I got 1,000 people that want to know.
Literally Michael. At literally Michael. And that's at literally Surge.
Literally Surge.
I'd literally search.
Literally looks like a GQ model, but he's also got great content. So support these two guys do. But
Okay.
Thank you, nerd.
A nerd report.
Nerd report, you guys.
When
I did see Laura, and she had to leave.
Oh, she had to leave?
Yeah, I believe she left. I'm sorry. But there's a Confident Chris without a Hellcat, Jess.
5th floor, department
Tammy.
30. Got it. Yeah, phones and cameras are not allowed inside, you guys. And I feel like we got plenty of people inside at this time right now. So we should just sit tight and figure out when the hell they come out from here. And then check out what in the hell is actually going on. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Laura. Yeah, they should, well, I don't know. In criminal court, they're very specific about -0 access to phones, you guys. So most likely not.
Yeah, you can't film inside.
No, or text or anything. Hi, Liz. Thanks for being here with us.
Oh, there's Miss.
Thank you, guys.
Hello, John.
Oh,
They had said that once they put his number on the board or whatever, that it would be about 45 minutes. His number's still not coming.
Really? Okay. And what room?
So,
30 on second floor?
5th.
fifth floor.
My chat.
Still hasn't came out yet.
No, they haven't put this.
They
She
haven't
just
even
said.
put his number on the board. They said once his number goes on the board, it'll be about 45 minutes.
We're gonna drag it on. On purpose.
And
Well-
they, just so you know, someone told me that they release everyone at 5:30 in Figueroa, if he gets released on Figueroa.
They're doing like murder cases right now. I'm like, god damn. And the guy, they like put him in this little cage thing. I don't know if you've seen it. It's very bizarre. And this guy, he walks in or whatever. He's sitting around the corner and he peeks his head around and goes, like right at me like a freaking evil clown. And then so I was like laughing and like I was like, oh, just waved him or whatever, make his day. Something. And then 2 seconds later, they were like, he's being charged with murder. I was like,
So they go murder before nothing.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, before nothing.
Yeah.
Harder cases before the breed.
I wonder what's worse, carrying pepper spray or murdering somebody.
I guess.
Just
Being a
have
victim,
ten.
being a victim.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't.
AKA tear gas. Because pepper spray and tear gas are the same thing, right? LAPD? Same thing. Same shit, different air freshener is what it is with the LAPD.
Figueroa and Spring Street is where they released the inmates allegedly at 5:30.
I'm thinking about going to do you wanna,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not, it's like around the corner at the other entrance.
Okay.
Going where?
To do his restraining order.
Oh, okay.
Jesse's getting a restraining order on me, guys.
Hold on. Wait, you for 1 second.
Alright, guys, 1 second, I'm gonna mute.
Hold on. No, it wasn't pepper spray from Jess.
I'm so sick of this.
Literally, it wasn't pepper Jess. It was so-called tear gas that was so-called distributed.
So normally when they take it in, it's $240, like $240, and then $55. I'm an expert at tow cars because I've had Speaking of that, I'm wondering, does anybody know if they tow cars out parking garages? Because I
Sure they
didn't
do.
know.
Oh,
You pay after
No,
to get out.
not that one.
Oh,
The
no.
one that I parked at, you have to put the thing on your dashboard. There's no one on the way out.
250.
There's no gate or anything.
Well, let's go get that taken care of. Yeah, especially downtown, they're very aggressive. Yeah. They're tough on parking, not on crime. Yeah, you guys, thank you.
Yeah, DOA did not.
I'm gonna go walk over there first, and then we're gonna go.
Somebody going with you?
Camp. I need.
I'll go with you guys. It's fine.
You wanna stop streaming or doesn't matter?
We're gonna go
No, wait.
Alright, guys, we're gonna be
figure out something while we're figuring out something else.
Oh shit, yeah. Hold on, let me tell 1 second, I gotta tell.
You got your body cam on?
Yep. Don't come anywhere near us, LAPD. LAPD, you don't have jurisdiction in downtown. You must be so crying because the sheriff department does have jurisdiction in downtown protecting the courts. So we're so much happier that we're far away from the reach of LAPD doing crooked shit. Definitely, you guys. I mean, that should be the LAPD's motto. Tough on parking, not tough on crime. Unless it's a fake arrest where they can type whatever in the hell they want, then they're gonna be real tough and throw out all manner of theories, legal theories. Could have been this, could have been that, could have been a lot of things, but we have it all on tape. So why don't you just watch the tape and then make a theory based on facts and reality that is getting recorded, LAPD. That's all that's being asked. As if y'all don't know how to do y'all's jobs. Oh, shout out to the sheriff, see? Sheriff, yes. LAPD, no. And LAPD, I mean, LAPD that we've dealt with so far. Let's just put it that way. LAPD that we have had to deal with so far. So before they really tried to go, oh my God, they really hate cops. They're cop haters. We are just hating on very specific individuals in the LAPD that have been, dealing with us in very corrupt ways, and we are allowed to be upset about being dealt in very corrupt ways. I mean, in what world are we expected to just be so happy that corrupt people have been doing corrupt things all around us? The fact that we have it all on tape and yet it never actually matters is what we're being told on a daily basis. Nope, the facts don't matter. Oh, you just got knocked and assaulted? Oops, sucks to be you. Better luck next lifetime. Oh, La Pubelle calls somebody to complain. Oh my God, let's arrest them all. They're on a conspiracy. It's literally conspiracy of gas, of unlawful use of tear gas. Tear gas. LAPD, check the rules. You are allowed to self-defend yourself with pepper spray. And given the fact that we have been physically assaulted right after talking to y'all, just the other day when Scientology did call their little welfare check on, Chris, and then all of a sudden, minutes later, he was on the ground with his tooth knocked off. I mean, maybe y'all don't think that we should be a little bit like, damn, what in the literal hell? So, yeah, LAPD, please advise leadership at the LAPD, please advise quickly what it means to, have to defend yourself in this country when the LAPD won't do it, no matter what, no matter how, no matter nothing. All we have is a pattern of always doing the same literal shit, and there's some shit in the street right there. Look at that, you guys. Look at the LAPD showing themselves in the street. Same shit, different air freshener. So there's the shit, and then they just throw air freshener on the shit, and then we're all supposed to just buy whatever's being sold. Whatever lie is being said, oh, just buy this lie. Thursday before 2, you can buy a lie, either in a Scientology hotel, or you can be one of those typers at the LAPD department. Look at this, you guys. This city's full of shit. Literally everywhere you walk, more shit and more shit. So, but it does have some nice buildings. So at least for that. At least we do have nice architecture next to the homeless. At least we have multi-million-dollar buildings right next to Skid Row. Because apparently Mayor Karen Bass really does care about cleaning up the city. And she went on a whole rampage about how she was the one to really want to do it all herself. She really does care. She really does want to help the corruption. She really wants to rein it in. She really wants to stop the homeless problem. But then, literally right there, it's the literal evidence that can be found walking a street. Literally, like, you don't have to GTS this one, you guys. Don't Google it. You don't even have to Google it. Probably you can find it on Google Maps. Just go to Google Maps and all the encampments are right there. So, yeah. It's just same shit, different air freshener, you guys. That's all they use. A whole bunch of air fresheners. Because, they really do think that as long as you spray shit with a little air freshener, then people are going to be like, oh, no, you're right. It does smell like roses. Although it does have a funny after smell. But you know what? You're telling me this is a rose. A rose from the law. A rose from the no one's above the law. Because we live in America where supposedly no one is above the law. Okay. So yeah, it's just a bunch of platitudes, guys, is what it's called. Platitude Central. Say a fake pitch and then you're good. You can save yourself with a sanitized statement. It's all that is required. Just sanitize your statement real quick, throw up a bunch of lies, put them on a public record. No one's gonna check. As long as you sound like you know what in the hell you're talking about, then you must know what in the hell you're talking about, is what we keep getting told. Isn't that great? We're all worried about DOA, you guys. We are, because he's been there for a minute. And we're gonna really see how this whole thing goes down. If all the things that the LAPD has been alleging took place actually stick. If the lies stick, or if the court will hear actual evidence presented. Let's check out what in the hell actually happens. Thank you, Selfless Self. Thank you, Savage. FTP. I mean, remember we did unlock the code for LAPD. Los Angeles Police Ducks. They are the police of the ducks. And since we do know that Scientology is just a bunch of ducks, then so be it. Thank you, Amanda. All the good
Jesus
vibes
Christ.
are needed. Exactly, Nancy.
Is
Is this 4?
Nope.
No, it's B.
They're just quacking.
Oh, it's a 4.
Quack-a-lack-cack.
I don't know where we're at right now.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank you, Scarlett.
what floor?
So 3. 3. And then 2. Okay. Jesus.
This is the fastest elevator.
Yeah, it didn't do this on the way.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Oh, thank you, CJK.
My stomach dropped. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, because he's been there for way more than 48 hours. So thank you for that.
Will said he's gonna be here in the 40-ish.
I bet. That goes on my YouTube years. That's the most I've ever had on YouTube before.
Because nobody else is on.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
true.
you're pop.
Guys, how's my connection right now on YouTube?
LAPD, they police duckies. They do. They are the police force for the ducks. The LAPD. We thought it was a lap dogs, but it wasn't actually lap dogs. It was just duck police. Good question. I don't know if Karen Bass is up for re-election, you guys. She might be, but I don't know. Yeah, no, right? True. You have the number? Okay. Yeah, well, all of you guys watching is literally what's making the LAPD nauseous. The LAPD leadership is nauseous this morning. They're like, just vomiting. Nauseous and vomiting. Or maybe they're just not vomiting. Maybe they just have like all the like vile, like all the way up their throat, ready to explode. Thank you, Emma. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best, but expecting the worst usually. It's how it usually goes, but you know, hey, we're ready to be surprised. That's true, you guys. Don't underestimate yourself. We're not trying to underestimate them anymore, Believe you me. Thank you, Jessie girl. Thank you, Helen. Shout out to Helen, you guys. She's always so supportive in our chat. And she really stands up for survivors. Shout out to Helen. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah. Hit the like button. Let's get this thing out. Thank you, Liz. Shout out to Liz. Let's make you a mod, Liz. Thank you, Glaren. There's a lot of shenanigans. That's literally the truth. That's very true. See, there you go, you guys. Patriot Act. That's why we need all of you guys that know these laws to start educating everybody, right? Because the LAPD only wins when we're all kept in the dark and completely oblivious about what our rights are. We would know a thing or two about that since we were children inside of those hotels being told that we had no right to speak unless we were quoting L. Ron Hubbard, that we had no right to be critical of anyone or anything. Imagine that you tell a child that they're not ever, under any circumstances, allowed to be critical of disgusting hotel executives. Knowledge is power.
I got an OTA membership today. So when I signed up with an OTA, I was like, damn.
Popping off on YouTube. All
This
you had to do was
movement
invest.
desperately needs legal representation. That's true. This movement does desperately need that, you guys.
I was just saying that because going to the conspiracy that I aspired to at least to arrest me to pop off on YouTube.
Though they will clear that.
Definitely.
They are not. They will twist and turn reality in ways you didn't even think it was possible to twist and turn reality. Like literally, they'll just
Right.
whatever delusion is their conclusion.
We're DOA now.
Thank you, Sharon. We really appreciate all the worldwide support. Remember, these people got places propped up. Even in South Africa, they have a whole castle. Imagine that. In South Africa, they have a castle. A gigantic castle. So the presence of these hotel called
The LA
empires big.
The LA News articles out, so. Really like that's-
LA News, LA Times.
I was in it. They called me yesterday to have the I think it's basement.
Oh, y'all going there?
Yeah, but I think you won actually. We're gonna go up now.
Yeah.
Hey,
My bad.
no, you did. You beat us to it. Have a good one, guys. Okay, now
Thank
beat.
you for the membership. Appreciate that. OT1. This is literally like a ride in the article.
Literally.
Your stomach drops.
You did, Angela? You went to the Scientology castle before they bought it? Well, you know what? I drove by it when I went to South Africa on Scientology business, but they hadn't really actually occupied it yet. Oh, true that, because everything was closed for Monday, but
Oh God, it says Scientologists have been harassed and attacked. The Church of Scientologists have dealt with these religious hate crimes in accordance with the law. We have filed police reports and have alerted the appropriate federal authorities to these threats and hate crimes. This is what LA Times says.
damn, LA
That's what LA
Times.
Times allows
Hate crimes.
for federal hate crimes.
Did they?
Federal hate crimes. Imagine the. So y'all will be reading that little report and reacting to it. You know, because Scientology, in the business of trafficking kids worldwide, is complaining about hate crimes. That's always what they do, you guys. They literally do not want to be, told no. They do not want to be told no access, unfeathered access to kids. They're like, oh, my hate crime. We have unfeathered access to underage kids, but, people are protesting. That's a hate crime. So, just exactly what we were saying, you guys. Like, these people can only see themselves as victims.
Three anti-Scientology protesters outside who bellowed, blah, 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 after they clashed with people who are not even Scientologists. Oh, get real.
We clashed with people?
Yeah, protesters that targeted the watering hole because its owner, blah, 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 I'm never doing this. Patrons not to go into the bar, suggesting that the details from the loss about the three arrests February 16th are scarce and shrouded in bureaucratic cop speak. Police said that two people came to the Hollywood station around 10:30 and reported a battery to officers. Police followed up by the report. Okay. But while they were making those arrests, police were alerted to a second physical altercation at the location and made a third arrest of another battery suspect. The three people arrested, it's like your three names, okay, were booked on suspicious of conspiracy and suspicion of unlawfully using tear gas. But other protesters said only one of the three, Gonzalez, actually used tear gas. Gonzalez could not immediately be reached for comment. It was not clear whether he remained in custody after Tuesday. Hold on, I have to check this.
So, there you go, guys.
I don't raise my voice at anybody. I'm the most people protester. I don't assault anybody. Oh, this is Cam here. I don't raise my voice at anybody. I'm the most peaceful protester. I don't assault anybody. I won't have an interview with the Times. I honestly don't know why I was arrested. My head was spinning. But why am I being arrested? Okay. Video recorded at the scene shows a patron. Said the man that pushed him separated the two. Video later shows some of the protesters yelling at police, referring to them as dirty and using profanity against them. Ivone said he did not assault anyone and did not tear gas. All police found in his pockets were a chapstick, vape, AirPods. He said could not immediately be reached. The LAPD did not respond to a request for alleges that protesters have been attacked since they started showing up at Scientology. Yep. Chris Nava said he was assaulted on February 4th after protesting in Hollywood outside Scientology's Blue Building at Fountain Avenue. A man followed him to his car and beat him up, leaving him hospitalized. Yes. Protesters said they had their tires slashed while protesting. Others allege they have been attacked by a man with a dog, and still others say they were spat on, had snot thrown on them, or even had knives pulled on them. Been directly tied to the church, so Scientology has immediately to physically.
Why do they say vape pen? I don't get that. It's not a pen. It's not a.
They tried to reach out to the dog guy for a statement. After much consideration, only one individual was arrested for battery, the LAPD said in a statement at the time. It says no association with. Did not respond to a question about claims. It's thanks to. Alright, well, I mean, it was kind of stupid.
Well, what else can we expect from corporate media?
It literally says that, oh, yeah, they're going this time, so what, I don't even know. against
media
the
for you. I'm not doing any more interviews with any media. I'm done doing interviews with media.
All they do is twist your words,
1 o'clock I have my
put everything out of context. So
Really?
shout out to the.
But I asked Will to be on the phone with me at the same time instead of us doing it separately
Right.
because then at least like we could hear what each other are saying and like
Exactly.
know, you know.
And record the call as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these so-called corporate media, they're so beholden to these so-called legal departments that so-called have to really make sure they're always in the middle.
Yeah.
But the problem with them is they never get the story themselves.
No.
They're always out there grifting
Third
other
parties,
people's pain,
yep.
grifting other people's trauma. Oh, we're gonna help you. We're gonna really get the word out, but they're gonna just twist and literally utilize everything you say according to whatever they feel is the
Right.
story.
What's gonna get them more clicks and everything?
Y'all weren't there, and what's gonna keep their relationship peaceful with the LAPD? Because
Right.
oh, you know what? We're not being bad on you. Look, we're being so in the middle. We really are
Exactly.
reporting these things that
We're
y'all are
neutral.
saying.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's really get the story from both sides. You know what? There's videotape.
Exactly.
Honestly, by 1 o'clock I might still be sitting here. You just put the phone in the middle of us.
I'm only gonna the only interviews I'm doing from now on are live interviews, so they can actually hear what I'm saying live. Because I love to edit stuff, so.
Yeah, they edit it, and they always edit it
The
to
whole article will be about Sebastian again.
literally. Yeah, the corporate media showing up to be useless yet again. You guys check out the LA Times article. And again, imagine being the people like you guys, spending all this time with us, watching everything on live streams, double checking from so many different aspects what's going on. And the corporate media doesn't have the time, I guess, to review what's already on the literal public record, LA Times. If y'all bother to actually check the footage, maybe you could come to your own conclusions. Better yet, if y'all actually bother to show up at the scene and have your own conclusions and not just report what you get told, that's all you're ever good for. So great on the LA Times to continue to report what they get told. So if you really want to get some news on, we just got told, and we're getting told, and here's another thing that we're told, and there's no literal reporting on the ground because, you know, they can't be bothered at the LA Times. They already fired, 150 reporters just the other day? The literal LA Times, like the supposed journalists that are supposed to reining in the corruption so it doesn't just go all over the place. I mean, apparently that's what I'm told the Constitution is talking about. I wouldn't know that because never studied that shit since I didn't go past 7th grade. And since I didn't even come to a single school in the United States. Thanks to Scientology. Thanks to, you know, the religious crimes that they're really, you know, suffering. Well, what type of crime was committed on me being transported across state lines, across a border?
I'm so confused. Where is this? It's got to be like right here somewhere. Is it that building?
Yeah, I think it's that one. I think it's just like that way over there. Temple. Yeah. So that would be great to fully understand how underage kids end up with no high school education just because they get brought to Florida. Yeah, that says Temple. It is there. It's on Temple. It's 210 Temple. Oh, well, that's where the courthouse is.
Stanley Moss Courthouse. That's where we're going. It's not where we just.
Oh, then that's the other one, the civil courthouse.
I know it's Stanley Moss Courthouse.
I think it's the one that's over there.
Okay.
Uncovering corruption. Here, uncovering corruption in LA. Thank you, Debbie. It's just sickening. It's sickening corruption. It's sickening state-sponsored corruption. You guys. State-sponsored. The media's in on it. The LAPD is in on it. Mayor Bass is in on it. All the Scientology executives that go around the world nabbing minors and snaring them in their bullshit contracts that children cannot be consenting to sign to become full-blown slaves for the slave masters, because thanks to America, Scientology has made slavery, child slavery, great again. The purported thing that they supposedly got abolished by the Constitution, let's really abolish slavery, you guys. It's really a bad idea. Well, in America, they think it's a great idea to make children slaves again and just go around getting Mexican kids to become slaves in America. To be going around Australia and making some kids from Australia slaves, because why not? Why not? Right, America? Like, why not just literally play dumb and go, yeah, kids can sign billion-year contracts. That's very, very legal and very, very binding. Kids can end up completely dead bondaged because they're charging you for every single course that they're having you supposedly do for free. So imagine that literally children underage are signing up invoices, including but not limited to up to $7,000. No, $10,000 was the Keto Life course. A course that, Gayla Aguirre, that woman that y'all saw on Aaron's stream, was all about giving to kids, administering on kids. Oh yeah, where's your $10,000 invoice? We want to get you started this week. Thursday before 2, let's really get you started. Just pay the $10,000 and then you're going to get started. No, I know.
An officer punched one of the principals in the face twice. There was a fight in the courtroom.
Oh, would I leave?
I don't know if I'm mistaken. Isn't that assault? To punch somebody in the face?
I don't care. I wanted to see it.
What happened?
An officer punched someone.
Guys, Danny just
someone in
texted
the
me.
courtroom or something.
Punched.
Punched a prisoner in the face twice. So,
Was it warranted? Like,
I don't know.
oh, how do I miss that?
Cops are not making themselves look the greatest. Yeah, it's not assault if you have a badge, apparently.
So you guys are gonna go in there to file the thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back over there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
Okay.
meet you back over
No,
there.
yeah. So yes, you guys, we're just dropped off Jessica. We just turned on our cam to walk by ourselves from one building to the next and get an update on what in the hell's going on inside that criminal courtroom. Criminal courtroom. What? Everyone got evacuated. Oh my God, you guys. What in the literal hell? Everyone just got evacuated from the courtroom? Imagine that. Well, welcome to America. Welcome to literally America. Yes, Michelle. We literally look We need to have body cams on us at all times now because we are scared for our literal lives. Literally. Because all they do is knock off your phone, throw it on the floor, and then you're literally powerless. They can steal your phone like they did with Chris, beat him up and steal the phone, and then you're powerless. Chaos in the courtroom. Well, apparently the adults in the room cannot be adults. In the city, it's just a bunch of crazy ass adults pretending they're kids. That's what this is giving. The LAPD, Scientology, just a bunch of unhinged adults playing children. It's all a little game for them. It's a little power play. It's all a little corrupt power play where they push around their weight without having a shred of reason to be pushing around that weight. And you know what? As long as they don't get caught on film, they don't give a F. Just like Scientology. Everything they do in their hotels is caught on film. LAPD leadership, y'all should really start requesting to see some of those videos. Some of those, religious experiences that underage kids get put to do without a shred of lawyer present as they get attacked with disgusting, sexual, explicit AF questions. So that is going to be up to the LAPD to really start explaining why that thing that they don't have the power to be doing to kids. Imagine that, you guys. Imagine the LAPD gets a child who's an SA victim, and then they just lock up the SA victim for hours on end, getting them to admit. So what did you do? So how did you do it? So how did you pull this in? Right, LAPD? Because that's how you do it. I mean, it's not like y'all don't have, the jurisdiction to help protect kids that have been essayed. So in what world are you all running the same operation on kids, LAPD? Because that's what in the hell we need to start understanding for our damn selves. Right about now. Explain, since you do have a lot of personal experience talking to kids that have been essayed, do you also lock them up there indefinitely? Do you also not let kids have a shred of legal advocate? I mean, do you treat the child as a perpetrator too? Answer that while you're at it. Literally answer that while you're typing your bullshit reports.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, and it's like, I drove all around and I was looking for him. Then I finally found him and I just started following and he caught up to me and he just kept following until the police came.
Thank
He's
you,
coming
Moni.
back this weekend. Yeah. Sergio, there's donuts and coffee if you want.
Oh,
Bagels.
thank you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you
go
so much.
inside. I'm gonna leave my phone here. Okay.
Okay.
So just to let you know, you can. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna go inside for a little bit, see what's going on. Serge's got my phone. Listen to his chat. What's going on with Serge?
Continue answering questions, you guys.
Yeah.
What's up? Thank you.
Fifth floor, right?
Fifth floor, 30.
Hi, Lumi. Hi, Grounded for Truth. Thank you.
You turn around the corner
No more kids in Scientology.
Folks, we have big news. We're almost at 64,000. We're approaching 64,000 subs. We're right there, folks. Thank you very much for the support. Everybody, it's been 3 hours.
Thank you,
streaming.
Steffi. What literally happened? The court erupted in complete chaos. Can you tell my chat what she just reported to you?
Okay, so Mindy came out and she said there was a scruffle on the court case. So, apparently, one guy was coming in, he was handcuffed, and he got hit, and there was yelling and stuff. Chris was I'm not sure who in the group yelled back at the cops, and so it turns out there was a big thing there, and we saw ambulance was coming over here. So we don't know if it's delaying the court date. the court thing. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much the information we have now. But and apparently the judge is starting late, taking a lot of breaks. Not to talk bad about the judge. Hopefully she decides the right thing to do after looking at the evidence. But yeah, it's a little slow. And they're putting in like real serious crimes from DOA. Like, come on, just put the little thing, So that's what we got as a
It's just a power play. I mean, it's what it's giving. It's literally what it's giving. I mean, please,
Yeah.
by all means, make it make sense.
So thank you, man. I want to have you on the show for an interview, if it's okay with you, eventually, and we'll have you zoom in. It's better. So if you want to come in and talk about your experiences, it'd be amazing.
Well, yeah, we need to raise awareness.
Yep,
No
yep.
kids can be literally ensnared in this game.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
So it should be common sense. We're not asking to be treated differently. We're not asking to be treated special. We're literally saying whatever laws are already in the books, literally the law that is on the books that describes what child trafficking crime is, including but not limited to getting passports locked up, including but not limited to but bringing foreigners from other countries, such as myself from Mexico, to be enslaved in a hotel. Why? Why was that not called child trafficking? Why are the Jeffrey Epstein victims girls that were being paid to do massages at a mansion any different from the children in Scientology where we were being locked up in hotel rooms to do massages on people? Every single one of those converted hotel rooms has massage tables. And guess what? They didn't pay us. They told us we were volunteers, that they did pay up to $500 an hour to go get those massages from minors and call it a religious experience. Ridiculous. So it's literally on steroids and crack. But, in America, the law does not apply to everyone the same. People are above the law, is what in the hell this is giving right about now.
There you go, man. I'm in front of him. That was from the heart, man. There's a lot of pain there, but a lot of strength at the same time. With you, Sergio. What is your channel so people can continue to be educated?
At literally search, you guys. There's plenty of reaction videos. We're auditing the media, the corporate media, whitewashes everything under this guise that they're really being in the center, in the middle. They don't put a shred of skin in the game. They just go out there and get told. Can you tell me what it was? Can you tell me what it was? And then they just write down whatever washed up version they have for themselves. This is a serious subject. Kids getting literally locked up against their will. It's called false imprisonment. It isn't called a religious experience. We're outside a criminal court.
Mods, please share his link. Spread awareness. Thank you very much, man. I know that's. I can tell it's hard for you to do that every time, but you're being brave and you're overcoming.
It's literally like what we should have had someone saying these things when we were locked up against our will, being told that we were having a religious experience. It's like when are people gonna stop playing dumb? Because that's what it's called. You lock up a child in a hotel against their will. They cannot leave on their own determinism. And then America calls that a religious experience. Rhetoric stemming from a convicted felon, L. Ron Hubbard, being pitched as an American-bred God. By all means, LA Times, with your washed up BS story you just published, where you're up to your same games. Let's hear from this one, let's hear from that one, let's really wash it all down, let's all put all this nonsense on the record, because, you know, we'll make money.
LA Times just did an article?
Yes.
They're so stupid.
They just did an article.
What,
They talked to LA Cam, they talked to Jessica, they talked to Streets,
they
and
edited.
it's, you know, and it's putting all the Scientology talking points front and center. We're being called hate crimers, religious crimes. They're saying that they're in touch now with federal authorities to report religious crimes. So this is all state-enabled corruption. If you have the press, if you have the police, and you have these people all working in a real conspiracy, mind you. That's what in the hell they're projecting, that we're in a conspiracy. How in the hell are y'all not on a criminal conspiracy yourselves? Because that would be great for us to understand, us to have a 7th grade education. And this makes no sense. Go clear up the definition of conspiracy, LA Times. Go clear that up for yourself. LA leadership, tell us who was organizing and literally coordinating breaking the law when minors were involved. By all means, make that clear to us, because we would know. We were co-opted to work in that racketeering scheme that we did get ensnared. As a 12-year-old, it's the first time I signed that billion-year contract. At 15 years old, the contract was executed. But yes, all of this has been reported to the Clearwater PD, because what? The Denver PD, the Las Vegas PD, the LA PD, the Clearwater PD, all are showing what? The same pattern. Obstructing the ability for people to protest what in the hell is being done to kids. To kids! If an adult wants to be in there, nobody cares. Go be there. Who cares? Help yourself. Not to kids. Not to 18 and under kids. That's what in the fuck Scientology people cannot be helping themselves with. It's called unfeathered access to kids. In what world can you just have a hotel with unfeathered access to kids? In what world? Well, I'll tell you where. In this country. In this United States of America, that is called religion. Imagine that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's right. No kids in Scientology, folks.
That's all we can advocate for. Unfortunately, any adult, you want to go do drugs, you want to go get fentanyl down the street, you can. By the encampments of the whatever, no one can stop an adult from self-destructing. That's not a thing. You want to go get drunk out of your whatever inside a bar, you got the ID to go in there and make that decision and wreck your life? Welcome to America. You can go and wreck your life if you're an adult. No one owes you coming to save you. It's called you're making an adult choice, and there might be consequences if you get caught. So breaking news, if you're in a cult, it means nothing. Literally nothing. And you all can go check, what's her face, the Mormon woman with the 8 passenger kids, the YouTube star.
Yeah, the YouTuber yesterday got convicted. You guys know her name? Let us know in the comments.
What's her name? I just blanked out on it. Ruby Frankie. Ruby Frankie. Like, now having to face up to 30 years in jail for committing felonies against her children. It's called, they don't care if you got told to do this. If you commit the crime, you're gonna do the time. Go check how that woman is facing consequences. Go check how that woman has to say on the record, damn, I really did buy the thing that my guru was telling me. And then I did have to face the charges. Years later, mind you, years later it took for those kids. A child had to walk out to a neighbor's home desperate with marks on their arms to have a shred of anything done, any type of law enforcement happening.
Cuidado, que no sabemos, ¿sabes? We don't know quién es quién aquí.
So here's Michael, you guys.
We're just being careful because we don't know who's around. So we got your back.
So what?
So right now they've got everybody outside of the courtroom right now. They just carried out the guy that was in prison with handcuffs that got attacked by the sheriffs, and so they wheeled him out on a stretcher down a different elevator. They've got everybody out in the hallway right now as they secure the courtroom to open it back up, and that's where we are right now. It's just, it's just corruption everywhere, and then Chris from Hellcat said that he saw it. He's like, the judge said something, and all of a sudden he said something back, and all of a sudden the sheriff didn't like what he said, and they slammed him right against the plexiglass and just started beating him up and slugged him a couple times in the face, and somehow went through plate potentially, and that was the emergency team that we were coming in for.
Oh boy. And what time is it right now? In the chat, maybe you guys can tell us. Chat.
Usually you can see the time on chat sometime. It's 11:34.
11:34. They started late. It was supposed to be 8:30, 9:30. So.
Yeah, it's very disturbing.
Chances it gets delayed till tomorrow.
It could, it's like they're Chris from Hellcat, he actually went up and he was one of the witnesses, so they were filming his statement, and then...
Oh, they had a Chris out of Hellcat was able to do a statement?
Yeah, to the sheriff.
For DOA?
For seeing, no, for the guy
the guy that got
the guy that got hit, and so...
Totally different incident.
Yeah, and then when I was walking away, someone else was walking up doing a statement too, and I think once they get done with the statements, they'll open up the courtroom again. But it just depends where he is on the calendar. If he's at the very end of the calendar, it's likely that he'll be here tomorrow. If he's earlier on the calendar, it's likely that maybe he will be seen today. So...
Well, that's not going to stop me. I'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
What can I say? We're going to go... When this is done, folks, I cannot do any more. But I'm sure someone will be here. I'll direct you to them.
So I just wanted to come down real quick and give you an update on the backup, you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, you guys. Well, and they should be dull moments because these spaces should be highly controlled. They have all the power in the world.
It's corruption and stupidity put together, mixed incompetence. Folks, there you go. Throw this away real quick.
Thank you, guys. Well, it's just that they keep diverting the conversation to weaponize the law against the protesting of all the minors that we are allowed to advocate on behalf of. We wish to God somebody would have been saying this when we were stuck inside of the hotels ourselves. As much as so much advocacy was done on behalf of Lisa McPherson, rest in peace herself, no one gave a shred of an F about the kids that Scientology was hiding inside the hotel. So imagine that Scientology got to hide all the underage kids And a lot of protesting was done on behalf of Lisa McPherson, who should have never been ensnared, who should have never literally been offed. But, you know, back in the day, nobody cared. Back in the day, children getting ensnared were being told that our passports locked up inside of that hotel was a religious volunteering situationship that we were consenting to. So, in what literal world? Yes, they're supposed to not go past 48 hours. You're right. The Patriot Act applies, but nothing is business as usual is all we get, you guys. Everything is business unusual as fuck. Nobody wanted to protest the LAPD. None of us did. None of us expected them to be this corrupt and insidious. Nobody. In their wildest dreams did we think that their corruption was gonna go this far. We knew that they had some friendly relationship, but in what world did we think that they were gonna be this corrupt, this unhinged, this lawless, this not giving a shred of an F about the kids that are ensnared in this operation? Yeah. Thank you guys for updating the chat. Yep, LAPD has no jurisdiction here, so at least we're far and away from them. No one's protesting inside the courtroom, you guys were outside. Thank you, Erica. Literally. That's exactly well said. The LAPD is re-traumatizing us as we continue to be told that we're the ones with the problem. We deserve everything that happened to us. We deserve to be trafficked. We deserve to be made into auditors for Scientology. We deserve to be used as pawns for their disgusting, indefensible, grotesque scheme of selling audits, of utilizing minors to audit other adults, of utilizing me and all the other minors that they were using to recruit more children into this operation, to purport that this operation was very kid-friendly. In what world was the rhetoric of a convicted felon, L. Ron Hubbard, a kid-friendly operation? Originally, I was with my family, you guys, but at 15, like I said, I got signed up to be trafficked by my own parents. They signed up all the paperwork they needed to have no more financial responsibilities for an underage child. All of you that have underage kids, what type of thing can you go to get that type of service in America? You can just dump your kids and all of a sudden you have no more financial responsibilities, as if you didn't even have a kid.
So they're listening to one last case right now before their lunch break, and then they're going to resume at 1:45. So everybody, they're only allowing the people that are with that case into the courtroom at this point, and they've said for everybody to come back at 1:45.
There you go, guys. There you go.
This lady in the elevator looks at me, she goes, "What's that?" I'm like, "Exactly what it looks like." She goes, "You know they're not allowed, you can't film inside of the courtroom." I said, "Did I say absolutely?"
Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate it. That's why we are livid. In what world is there not a single Scientology parent here protesting?
I'm gonna go run around the corner.
In what world is what we're really asking ourselves right about now. Because everyone that's coming to protest are just second, third, fourth, fifth generations that are appalled by the abuse that we witnessed, appalled by all of the disgusting, sadistic role plays we were paid and made to do. Appalled, disgusted, nauseated. But apparently Scientology parents are not nauseated. Apparently Scientology parents are really clinging to their delusion that everything they paid for to be part of those hotels was all just Gucci. And apparently these criminal courts have not caught up at all to enforce a shred of law, because we would love to understand why there is not a single criminal case inside of these courts going on when, Ruby Frankie does see repercussions for very real child abuse that she was all about. Sadistically abusing your kids, being an unhinged parent, is not protected by the Constitution. DOA, no update yet, you guys. DOA's been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. All manner of other craziness has been going on in the court, but there is no update yet. Literally none. Thank you, Miss Scarlene. Thank you, Eileen.
No, we haven't seen DOA yet. And I asked the wind sheriff if there's a schedule, and he said
Exactly, Jen. We pulled it in. We pulled in being born. We hand-selected our parents. Imagine that. That's what kids get told. Oh, you hand-selected us. Oh, you didn't want to be here? You didn't want to be born in this body? Well, number one, you're so lucky to have the technology that no one else has access to except for us. That's the first fake pitch from the Scientology parents. Aren't you so lucky to have parents that believe with a full straight face that they are above the law? The law doesn't apply to them inside of the hotels. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate you listening, honestly. Thank you, Terry. They do. That's exactly what they do. Forrest Faye. They literally mind effed us. They effed us right in front of us and then told us to like it. Imagine that. Scientology parents with a full straight face effed us and then said, oh, you don't like it? What's wrong with you? What could be wrong with you for not loving getting effed right in front of you? What part of that can't you like as a child? Thank you, guys. Yes. Not yet. We don't have a news. My parents are still in. They're fully in. They couldn't be more implicated up to their ears.
Yeah, I mean, I just ran at the last second.
And we've said that a million times. And apparently the feds don't believe in the fact that traffickers are usually the parents. You get trafficked by the people that are very familiar with you. That's how parents and kids are put in harm's way at this level of horrendous exposure.
I could start being arrested for community work. So I'm really protective of what I do with the law so that I don't get myself into a situation that is unnecessary. Because all this is already
Yep, my
unnecessary.
grandmother was at the Austin org long time ago, you guys. Very, very long time ago.
I was coming down in the elevator. Some lady who works in the courthouse, the deputy. She goes, "Hey, what's that?" She points to his own. It's the exact same thing. I said, "It's exactly what you think it is." She goes, "Are you a police officer?" I said, "No."
I do have two sisters that are still in there.
I said, "Yeah, I say
They're full-grown adults now, though.
So I had to ask.
They're making a choice. That's what it's called. You're an adult, you make a choice. There's nothing different about us. There's nothing better about us. Everyone is a human that makes choices, and your choices define who the hell you are. That's all. That's literally all. Thank you, Miss J, of course. I really appreciate it. And yes, DM me on Instagram or email.
I actually did a lot of research, and you could go to their actual site.
Thank you, Chewies. That's exactly what we're asking. With something so obvious, with something so literally obvious and common sense, why are kids subjected to extremist role plays pitched by a convicted felon, L. Ron Hubbard? Why is that allowed? Our parents can get off on it. We were not getting off on it. No one under the age of 18 that was subjected to the depravities pitched by L. Ron Hubbard, the sadistic extreme role plays pitched by that disgusting man, was getting off by not being able to consent being part of such a disgusting, horrific game. Thank you, David. Do I fear Scientology coming after me? Well, they're more afraid of me right now because I do have literally the best attorneys I could find in America on speed dial. Literally law enforcement agents that aren't compromised and doing this dirty bidding on speed dial. Literally a body cam on me at all times now. Literally all of you that can, show up to a live the minute we press play. So today we're not afraid for our life in the way that we were afraid for our life inside of the hotel, where anything could have happened to us and no one would have given a shred of an F. In fact, we would have had Mike Rinder at the time figuring out how to clean up whatever happened to us. Right, Mike Rinder? Weren't you the cleaner upper of all the child flaps? Why are no child flaps included in your billion-year BS book? Because that would be a great one for you to do an addendum on. All the children crimes that I covered up while being the OSA Watchdog Committee Chairman. That one. Add that to your book. Add that to your Something Can Be Done About It blog. Yet you do nothing about it. You literally do nothing.
You know what's weird? Everyone that mentioned, or anytime Scientology is brought up, people have a negative idea about it.
Yeah,
I've never seen a positive
Right.
in real life.
But they don't know what's going on.
No, I don't know
That's
how
the thing.
deep it is.
I
Yeah,
don't know how deep it is, and then you also should be following Liberty Surge. If you're not
Liberty
following Liberty
Surge,
Surge,
yeah,
he digs
definitely.
deep into it.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, he digs deep into it, and it's so important just to get the word out there.
Absolutely. Let me
Yeah, all of them. And it's not just him, guys, by the way. It's not just him. It's him, it's Angie Trent, it's Debbie Cook, it's Supi Shea Gentry, it's Ricky Jensen, it's Claire Headley, it's Pilar Saldarriaga. All these people had a name, all these people had a post, all these people were in a hierarchy of the pyramid scheme, all having indefensible, unthinkable access to criminal admissions and felonies that were being monetized. In what world is laundering felonies for self-admitted felons a thing in America? In what world is that being outsourced by here? You guys can see it for yourself. This is who outsources the criminal courts of America outsourcing felony admissions to a hotel down the street. Criminal courts of America, make it make sense. Write the F now. Why the F was I as a child asking grown adults and grown women wanting to come to our hotel, have you committed any felony for which you have not been arrested? Expected to get full A to Z details on any felony the person would have, could have, ever possibly committed for which they had not been arrested. And then guess what? Oh, don't worry about it. That criminal felony that you just admitted to, we're gonna, sell you a program, and all of a sudden you're gonna have a floating needle, and all of a sudden the technology of this convicted felon that we preach is a full-blown bred God from America, is gonna, keep you safe. We will keep you safe inside of the hotel. Don't worry. Your files are so confidential. Your files are so privileged, confidential information. Here, let's have you go in session with Natalie Galbiati. Go hold the cans. Go tell that 16-year-old girl all your deepest, darkest secrets inside of this hotel. We will circumvent the stupid idiots at the criminal courts of the United States who, are too busy doing, the work that they're doing. They're just so overloaded, you guys. They're so overloaded, the criminal courts. They just don't have the bandwidth, to, hold the law inside of any of this country. They just don't have the bandwidth for it. So better luck next lifetime is all we ever hear. Next lifetime, maybe the criminal courts will care. Next lifetime, maybe all the BS platitudes we pitch as so-called laws that no one can be above will start getting enforced by the people that we now pay as taxpayers. Imagine adding insult to injury, to trauma, to trafficking, to all of the above. Criminal courts of America, get your literal heads out of your exactly what. Because according to all these criminal courts of America that have the jurisdiction, that have the power, that have the resources, don't buy this pitch that they're we're so understaffed and have no resources. It's called they have unlimited amounts of money, right, Department of Justice? Y'all have a multi-billion-dollar budget to enforce the laws. In what world do you not have a budget to actually enforce a shred of law that could protect kids?
I'm going back up, okay?
Okay.
Because someone said that Chris got arrested.
So Michael's going inside, you guys, to verify if Chris without a Hellcat got arrested. Is that who they're saying they got arrested? You have to keep it down, you guys. In the courthouse, you cannot speak. In the courthouse, You have to follow the MF rules. In the courthouse, it's not a game. They have to do a job. You have a lot to say it outside. Say it outside. You can't control your feelings, come outside. I'm not there. I'm not gonna hold back. Not today. Not today. So yes, I cannot go inside a courthouse if I'm in this type of mood. Right about now, I'm not about to do that. I'm only gonna go inside a courthouse when I know I'm gonna be able to shut the F up the entire proceeding. That's what we're being told, you guys. That's what we're being told. We're gonna go find out. I know. And with all of that, you still have to have the discipline of a literal ninja monk. You cannot let your feelings literally overpower you, because otherwise these people will have you in handcuffs faster than your heads can spin. And if you don't think they have the power, they do. And if you don't think they have the rules to do that, they have the rules, and that's all they need in order to effect their power. So anyone going inside a courtroom, if you cannot control your feelings, if you're gonna be all up in your feelings, do not go inside a courtroom. The court does not give a shred of an F about people's feelings. Inside the courtroom, they're only supposed to be inspecting what is the evidence. Let's see it. Where's your witness? We don't give an F about hearsay. Where is the evidence to support your allegations? Where's the evidence? You feel very strongly about something? Well, good, because the court doesn't give an F. And they don't have to. On top of it, they don't have to. Thank you, guys. They do. Where the hell? The DOJ and the FBI, they've already opened up probes in LAPD. So it's not like it's breaking news to them that they're corrupt and that there's literally a lot of fishy shit going on. Oh, Chris without a haircut is here. Chris is standing right there, so. What up, what up? So.
Embarrassing. Sheriff's embarrassing. Where's that?
So you didn't get arrested?
Oh, Chad's making stuff.
Literally, Chad, come on.
All right, so the rest of
Can you imagine?
You guys should have got a thought about that stuff. How would the chat know that you can't even lie to me?
That's what I was saying.
This is called.
I love the way you said.
Alright guys, so we're here in the courtroom, so guess what happened, right? We're waiting, we're sitting in court, and the judge is like, okay, so defendant is gonna be released on $500 or $5,000 bail, blah, blah. They're taking him away. He says something to the cop like, don't talk about my mama like that. Boom, socks.
No, tell him the truth. You didn't actually say that.
He said that though.
You said
Don't talk about my
mama?
mom?
Yeah, he said that like that. Somebody said, don't talk about my mom like that.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't
So
hear
they
it? I
do
heard
mama jokes in there?
Yeah,
Damn.
I heard that, I swear. Anyway, let's just say I didn't hear that. You erase that part. He grabs the guy, socks him twice, grabbed his head, threw him into the glass, threw him onto the ground. And, you know, obviously I couldn't take it, so I was like, oh, look at that dirty cop right there.
They kicked us all out of the room. They tried making us turn around so we don't see the guy there. Kept yelling at us.
They kicked us out of the courthouse, yeah.
Everyone got kicked out of the courtroom?
The courtroom, not the building. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're just allowing people that are dealing with the case to be in there right now.
Oh, okay. With that case, or do you guys go back with DOA?
You're not coming back.
At 1:45.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Thanks for everyone's coverage.
Thank you. Stop making up shit. Seriously. Oh my god, I was like, hey, what's up, Danny? I'm like, dude.
This was sent as a compliment. Yeah, so you guys, if you guys, yeah, whoever wants it. Mott's Donuts was sent by someone online. Sandwiches, yeah.
That was excessive force right there. Yeah, it was excessive force. The guy was in handcuffs. I didn't know the officer. Hey, you didn't see him out in a jerky?
No, there was ambulance.
Donutology.
That was it.
Donutology right there. Donutology.
So they said that if there's a verdict like soft,
But they took it away to everything.
DOA, like whoever gets
Yeah, they took it away to
they put them on federal arrest at 5:30. So if you decide right now, it was at 5:30.
You gotta be in a couple hours before.
Well, they say, okay, you're putting out the case. So at 5:30, they get all the evidence. They put them out. In other words, at 5:30, Gail, thank you for the support.
Thank you guys. No one got arrested. It's all fake news.
Everybody was making up rumors.
Yeah, so. You are Hellcat. You are Hellcat. It's just a troll.
Someone said in a DOA is free, but in turn of events, Jessica now in prison. Free Jessica hashtag. Someone sorry hashtag. Because Streets does that as a joke. Free Jessica.
He does.
Yeah. I don't know where anyone is, folks. We don't. Honestly, outside right now.
Cops are gonna attack the donuts.
I don't know what this world
It's illegal to eat donuts out on the street.
Yeah, we're all individuals here.
Yeah, how you doing? You're gonna go viral. What a big better.
Yeah. So yeah, they think that we're like some sort of like group, but we don't know. I don't know how to answer people. They're just all doing their thing. The thing is like what we have in common is the mission to get the children out of Scientology, to make justice right. I'm sure, there's a lot of these kids that because they don't know what's really going on in Scientology.
I don't know, guys. I don't know when she gets off work.
Second hand, a third hand, a fourth hand. So, you just got to have compassion for them and just let them, do the best they can and, trust your instinct and what you feel is right and just, keep up with the guys. It's so good to sit down. So good to sit down. I'm telling you.
Cold-free donuts. All the gluten in the world inside those donuts. America runs on Dunkin', you guys. I can't do it today. I'm just literally, I have no appetite.
They keep wanting to classify us as a group of gangsters. It's like ridiculous.
Maple Square.
That's what I want to do with my time.
I like Yum Yum donuts
So we're at lunch break right
better.
now.
I like Yum Yum first,
Back up
then
at 2:30, so
Krispy Kreme, then Dunkin'.
and sit there and see if I can find out where DOA is on the calendar.
Jelly filled. Yeah. Jumjun is old school, you guys. Exactly. Exactly. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's seen. He hasn't been brought out, so I don't think anyone has eyes on him yet.
No, it wasn't.
Doug Donuts.
The schedule is not posted. Normally,
Maybe coming to a donut shop near you soon. Doug Donuts.
Sheriff, if he had it,
You did Dream Escape? That's so fun. 7-Eleven glazed donuts are irrationally good. I never tasted those.
at that time, so he said come back.
Hey, somebody following you around, they said? Yeah?
Yeah, but I ran away from
And we haven't seen him yet, you guys. We haven't seen DOA. No one has seen it.
I have to because I'm being. Okay, so there was a dude that was prancing. Yeah. Some dude prancing, like going back and forth, hunting, and before you yeah.
True that, early riser.
I'm not really talking that much. I'm just kind of like meditating and breathing a little bit and just chilling.
And then I go this way, and then he stops, like on video. So
Money. Money talks. In this country, money talks, you guys. Children don't talk, but money does. Children don't talk, but corporations do. Children don't talk, but the LAPD does. Money, 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 money. It's all about the money.
yeah, you kind of see it. Yeah, but we don't know. Like we're not defending ourselves. Yeah, we're just taking a beating like a horse.
Oh my God, you have Taco Bell? That's funny.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Well, don't just think that Taco Bell is Mexican food, though. Just don't get that twisted.
No longer. It's not good for
But
health.
Taco Bell is its own thing, you guys. Taco Bell.
Take it easy. I meditate. I just breathe. My favorite thing is to
You don't need real food.
jump into
You
a
don't
bath
need
with some salt,
processed.
low lights, candles.
Godfather's
just
Pizza.
relax and chill for a good half hour. And that
Right?
actually-
You're eating Taco Bell right now? Oh my God, that's funny.
Have we become friends? Yeah, we've all become friends. I mean, I don't know a lot of their names still, but I see them out here a lot, and I see that they follow us, and we follow them, and we support them, and they support us.
Thank you guys for all the support.
And
I
my
really do
mission is
appreciate
that
it.
everybody get the word out. Get the conversation going. That's what this is all about. Is just get the conversation going. Like I said on Nerve's channel just a second ago, he just hit what, the 66 or 60,000 mark with followers. It's like if one person, if each person just shared
You guys
a
are so
video
funny.
with one of their friends
Taco Bell.
just about Scientology. Let's just get the word
Oh
out.
hell
Get the
no,
word
you
out.
guys. Politics ain't for me.
How often I talk to people.
I came to this world to be an artist and to speak through my art. Fuck politics. Fuck fame. Fuck politics.
And I said this,
Fuck
and I say this all the time. is
all of that.
It's not like any other church out there. It's not like a Baptist
Bell
church.
sells roofies.
Catholic church where people come out of their church at the end of the day and they're all talkative and very spiritual and enlightened. and
You guys,
happy to share their information. Say hi
we've been
and all
through
that.
hell and back. It's all we are.
They get
We're
it.
not honorable, we're not
Black
great,
out.
we're not
If you
perfect, we're
happen
not
to get
nothing.
near one,
We're
you say
literally
hi to them
been
and they
through
just
hell. That's our only stick in our whole life. We've been through hell
You say hi to you.
and we were trafficked and we've
So
lived to
tell me,
tell.
what kind of religion
And I
is that
am
if they don't
glad
even say
to
hi to you?
be at the
They've been
flip side of all of that,
instructed by head
to
not even
be able to
voice
speak to
one
these
word
facts so
So
we can advocate for against the experience we were made and forced to live through as kids. It's really that simple. It's literally that simple.
So, yeah, guys, so Thursday, we all got out. Like, that's what was there. That happens at the actual courthouse. And yeah, they actually have to bring the inmate out.
I laugh at this all the time. It's like I'll get to know someone's name.
Unstoppable SP.
My brain is so filled with information that I have to ask them like 4 or 5 times before yeah, it's a pressure.
Figure out for you.
It's quite common,
I can get their name.
quite common. How common is SA against children in Scientology?
Or I'll look over something.
Let's just put it this way. Every time there is a child essayed in Scientology, the LAPD is not called. How about that? How about being specific? Every time there's essay of minors revealed in sessions is covered up. It's laundered. It's monetized. That's what's so disgusting and indefensible and unthinkable.
And then we just took a report. They said, oh, don't take any report. Chris, the other prison, other prison.
Leave those kids alone. That's right.
An excessive amount of power. They interviewed me, filmed me, and yeah.
It's systemic institutionalized abuse at an industrial size scale, no less. Industrial size scale of underage kids exposed to the scourge of the writings of a convicted felon being pitched as a so-called American bred god.
And they tell us to turn around.
It's not.
But to turn around,
That's exactly what it is, you guys.
like, what the hell?
This is not a church. Religion is not taking place.
Like, yeah, we're not doing that.
There is no religious
But yeah, we're not turning around.
experience that an adult can be claiming to be having when they're doing so at the expense on the backs of children. That cancels out the so-called religious, spiritualistic delusion that they're having for themselves. And thanks to Ruby Frankie, we already know what accountability would sound like and what actual repudiation of criminal acts would actually sound like. But you first have to have these people facing the consequences. Otherwise, they will not literally come clean. No matter how much time they spent at the hotels telling that to everyone. Oh, you guys, the way to be really smart and fun and great and have an amazing life is to have your hands be so clean. Imagine that cleaning their hands has not been anything that's on the public record. As of 2/24, literally, their hands couldn't be more dirty and disgusting, with coagulated blood of all the minors that got implicated in this racketeering scheme, which, apparently no court of the United States has a shred of care or jurisdiction over.
Not naming.
Yes, Missy J, childhood PTSD, it's something you cannot turn off. What was done to you as a child, unfortunately, even in the aftermath of it all, is a full-blown handicap. I wish there was an off switch. I wish you could just go, oh, never mind. I don't even give an F about that anymore. That's what they told us at the hotel. Oh, we really can handle that upset that you have. We really can influence you, and unfortunately, no. It's not. It's not something you can influence. It's something that now we have to live with the handicap and figure out health coping mechanisms to hopefully have a life.
Yeah, the inmate is probably at the hospital right now. Conscious or something. I don't know. Oh, I think we're getting
I mean, it's one of the off switches. I mean, I've done a lot of therapy, you guys, and yes, all of that therapy has worked tremendously. But again, it's like, imagine your legs get blown off and they give you some fake legs to get around. You will always know that your legs are not the same. You will always know that. And these people blew up our childhoods, wrecked them, completely adulticized all the kids so they could have their delusion, so they could live out their delusion. Yeah, it is Hotel California. You can check in and you cannot check out because they will have your passport locked against your will. I mean, that's literally what it's going on inside those gross hotels. So many lives destroyed. Thank you, Monique.
And you guys, you'll love this. So down in
Thank you, Helen.
I put in my shop that I have is called Digital Candyland. And now I just added magic onto a t-shirt. So if you guys want a t-shirt with magic on it, you can have a t-shirt. You can bring magic wherever you go. Yeah, I just got mine the other day.
Thank you, Kim. That's very sweet. I really do appreciate all of you supporting us, hearing us, being along for the ride, walking with us. It's you guys that are giving us your time. And you know what? Time is a commodity that we all are going to run out of eventually. So the fact that you're invested, the fact that you take care to understand what is going on means the world. No survivors could ever reclaim their power if they have no shred of support. So it's so appreciated, to be honest. Like it's literally what's giving us oxygen today. So in the midst of all of these horrible things, they are ray of lights showing up in our lives that are showing us that we are not alone, we are believed, people do care, and there's only the corrupt people that are not caring. So that's who we need to start putting in their place. So thank you so much. Exactly, Nerman. They've already had their tax exemption removed because they were racketeering. But imagine that they literally continue to racketeer now, and now all of a sudden they're very legit.
She pops on the light.
Exactly, Marcy. How many?
We are planning that. Just so you know, she was about to
I totally get it.
that is in the making.
Thank you, General Boa. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, fellow keyboard warriors. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rainbox. You all are giving us oxygen.
I'll show you when I'm back in my studio. I'll show you a piece that I did that I'm just crazy. In fact, when I designed it,
Thank you.
from one of my clients.
Fleaboard warriors are us. We're a bunch of fleas, we're a bunch of nobodies. And it's fine like that. We're just a bunch of nobodies asking questions that we are allowed to ask. Hey ho, Scientology has to go. Thank you, Grounded for Truth. No, we're fleaboard warriors that will not literally let up. Literally, Cherry, thank you.
When you see it, you're just gonna
Thank you, Elaine. Exactly. We are proud as fleaboard warriors that we are. Power to survivors.
bring magic wherever you go. That's my teacher. Like, that's my mom, that's my dad. And it's so fun to have her. So we are
Yes, Shadow. Well, hopefully they feel advocated for in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully their pain is being acknowledged in some way, shape, or form.
my assistant. Thank you. Yeah, you guys haven't watched my 14-minute about magic, watch it.
I know, Jacob is Literally, donatology himself. Thank you, Jolie. We really appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah, Jacob is the best. Jacob is the best. He's gonna get diabetes. Let him eat, you guys. Let him eat. Thank you guys for caring. That's right, Jennifer. We're really wondering where that article is, given that the New York Times did endorse L. Ron Hubbard with a net bestseller book. How many hundreds of weeks, you know? And Scientology definitely used that to lure people in, to make it look like, oh, the New York Times is also endorsing L. Ron Hubbard, so he must be a great book to buy. Thank you, Jordy. Hi, Diana. Thank you, Jolie. That's so appreciated. With Aaron, which interview, you guys? I don't know yet, you guys. I don't know how do we get rid of this corruption. They're probably gonna make us wait till the very last end, and probably even then. $100%. Thank you, Johan. What? New Jersey made L. Ron Hubbard's birthday a state holiday a few years ago? I'm sure Jessica Palmares is going to be really happy with that breaking news, you guys. I had no idea. Is that really a thing? If you're culty and you know it, clap your cans. If you're culty and you audit kids, give them the baby cans. If you're culty and you know it and you really want to show it, keep pitching that L. Ron Hubbard, a convicted felon, is a religious man. Regarding the tax exemption, who do we contact? Probably the IRS commissioner, who's nowhere to be found, who's the one that literally allows self-admitted PEDOSs the ability to write off, to take a write-off. So just so everyone understands what three-letter agency in the United States is the most corrupt, the IRS allows these people to write off of their taxes a self-admitted felony perpetrated on a child. So let's make that make a lot of sense, IRS commissioner, since you are all getting all the info about how, oh, look, I did pay for my FPRD here, IRS. Can I take $100,000 off of my taxes to admit that I committed SA, to admit that I was, surfing literal CP websites? IRS, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Instead of coming to the criminal courts to deal with it, go to a hotel where if you do qualify, they will hook you up. Thank you, Dustin.
Maybe there's nothing I could
Thank you, Monica.
Scroll through there down towards the bottom.
I love that you get my humor, even though it's dark AF sometimes. But, we are coping with a reality of our life. So I appreciate that. Damn, I can't wait to tell Jessica. Can't wait to tell Jessica that her literal state, New Jersey, made L. Ron Hubbard's birthday a national holiday.
And so there's a piece there you'll see.
you wanna know why
lollipops, and they're wrapped with news stations like NBC, ABC.
Baby steps, you guys, baby
It's
steps.
just like they all give you propaganda, and they spin it their own way.
Yes, Bo
So
Beats,
I
let's do
decided to
that.
make lollipops out of them. They're logos, and it's like you get addicted to them. So that's the sugar in the lollipop, and so that's been one of my big successful pieces. That I have a big version.
It is
and then
sick.
I have a small version that's probably about 24 inches tall, probably like this high, 24 inches. You can't see I'm
Thank
sitting
you,
on it
Lauren.
right now. So, yeah, that's a big one. So then I started getting political with my art, and I didn't realize I was getting political with my art. And I have racket steering. And what that is, it's actually a old tennis racket with a steering wheel that you turn around, car steering wheel. So that's called racket steering.
It started in Elizabeth, New Jersey, yeah, because that was one of L. Ron Hubbard's big founding places. We were always told, oh my God, you guys, Elizabeth, New Jersey, such a special place for our cult, our unhinged, disgusting racketeering cult.
Part of the rail trail.
Started all in New Jersey. Aren't we so special?
Yes, Julie, I've seen Banks's art. In fact, you'll love this, Julie. But anyways, let me finish.
No,
this.
not yet. I think I'm gonna have to go soon, you guys, and eat something.
Those silver tubes that are going back and forth across America are carrying chemicals. Sometimes they carry milk. Sometimes they carry gasoline. Sometimes not gasoline, oil. They just transport back and forth. Those are so.
Come out with your cans up. Literally, come up with those cans up.
And then that's when you see the catastrophes and all these small little towns across America that derail, and all the oil spills into the ground and becomes toxic for everybody in the neighborhood. And it's horrible. So then I did another one, and that one's called Corporate Greed.
Open now? Been open. I've been here since
Okay, and so the question before was
Banging on the window. I didn't know that, you guys.
What was your question?
well, not here.
Earlier? Someone just asked me a question about
No, it's
manufacturing.
The LA Times reported Scientology subreddit. If you want to share your thoughts, you can respond there. Great idea, Ada. Respond to them right there. It's like,
Yeah, forget. Let me see if I can scroll back. Oh, Banksy's art. That's right. Thank you. So, I love Banksy's art. In fact, I was in London. So I had a bike to all these different art all around the town. They had plexiglass.
misspelling. Oh,
Okay, Surgeon's hungry. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat. So are we saying hi? So you guys, we're gonna go ahead, jump off for a little bit.
we're gonna jump off for a minute, you guys. We go somewhere. But thank you so much for your support. We'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you.